Everybody wants to know what's going on with Cardi B. Well, I had my opinions that I wanted to get out about it, so I just decided to come back live because I do have some things that I wanted to say before I go do this hard ass day of work. Oh, I got 2 good hours before I gotta be at the location, and I'm okay with that. But I wanted to just, you know what? Let me get up, start making myself some bacon and eggs for this morning. But I wanted to just say just a few things because, oh, I didn't plan on being on camera. That's okay though. I want to say just a few things because I think it's important to recognize what we're seeing when we're looking at Cardi and when we're looking at Steffon and them. Okay. Sharon said Cardi is trash. Her BBL is a hot mess. I must agree that the BBL is definitely doing something different than I'm used to seeing. Okay. I'm actually not okay with whatever that BBL is doing. So I can agree with that. I can say that. Um, but the real nitty gritty, see, Cardi B was coming out of this relationship with Offset, and she was like, "Shit, I'm about to turn up." Y'all know recently I did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I ended up having to issue some apologies this morning for, certain people having to see certain things, and feeling a certain way about it. I tried to issue it both ways. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I understand that feeling of, you know what, F this. I'm about to do what the F I want to do because I'm sick of the effery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick of the tomfoolery. I'm looking for my house shoe. So, so she goes and she hangs out with Steffon Diggs on Valentine's Day. Problem was she got pregnant. She literally got pregnant. And because of what she's gone through with Offset, nobody was like condemning her or nailing her to the cross about it. People was actually like bigging her up about it. And that's the issue that I think society today has, is like the over support for somebody just because they because you chose to to not notice certain things, certain people. Like, I understand everybody ain't gonna choose my side. I'm so far from perfect. Oh my goodness, it's really, really just not even worth even mentioning that word in a sentence with me, right? But but I feel like there was an expectation, and I feel like people met her expectations of, hey, pick my side. You know what I'm saying? Cardi is still married. Steffon don't owe her anything. That's a fact. Actually, let me tell y'all my opinion about Steffon having his baby. Since we going there, about having, oh, I wanted to close that window, about having his baby at his game. First and foremost, Cardi, you should have your baby at the game. What are we waiting to see this baby for? Like, there's 10 different versions of that baby running around here. You know what I'm saying? What are you waiting to show us this baby and doing all this in regards to this damn baby for? I don't get it. So I don't, and besides that, Cardi and Stefan were not together. Cardi kept saying, or kept thinking that Stefan is supposed to play her game publicly because she don't want to be humiliated because I'm famous. Why would you do that to me? You know what I'm saying? They don't have nothing to lose. Don't do that to my reputation. Blah 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 blah. And I'm sure that he had to hear all of that. But but like you said, Cardi is a married woman. For her to get pregnant inside of her marriage was diabolically crazy. Diabolical. Like, that's man behavior. But like, let's look at the patterns, right? Cardi B, and this is even from way, way back. She's always had a type. Her type, even Offset, even Tommy, all these damn kids. She might well be with Nick Cannon. And like, what? Might as well be with Nick Cannon, girl. She always gotta have a man. Look at how many kids Offset had when he already met her. You see what I'm saying? And then You meet Steffon Diggs, and he has all these children. Hey, son, why would you then engage with this man who have all these damn babies and kids? Why would you get pregnant by your mistress? That is nuts, okay? But if you really, really take the time to look at Cardi B, the type of man that she's interested in, these men are, see ya, these men are, her men are metrosexual, tender, okay, soft body, but they have, some good qualities about them. You know what I'm saying? But definitely soft body boys. Um, she chooses men that they have this type of demeanor as if they know in the community of light skinned women that are not black that they are able to just move around however they want to because they're a black athlete or a black rapper or whatever. They feel like they got that sold up. And so I feel like these men they have this demeanor um where they are what is the word that I'm looking for? The word that I'm looking for is I want to say almost entitled to women. You know what I'm saying? Like they just know they gonna get bitches, and so they act this certain way. They don't know how to carry themselves as African American men with money. I'm sorry. Everybody don't have to be touching you, rubbing you, and in your face when you out because you have money. Because you are famous. Everybody don't have to because you are in a situation. That's like Jay-Z letting every Tom, Dick, and Mary touch on him and get a grip on him and be in his ear and be in his DM like, come on now, it's absurd. You got to know how to carry yourself, being in specific positions, and I feel like they don't. I also feel like Cardi B doesn't either. I feel like Cardi B is coming from a place of she's coming from the ghetto, but she had that strong family support. Stop. But she has that strong family support where it don't matter what she do, she's still gonna have that support, so she don't care. Um, and so she tends to do things, make very poor life decisions. Like Cardi B's life decisions are very poor. Very. Okay? I've been dealing with people for years, decades, and didn't become pregnant by them purposely. And if I did, I handled that. I'm sorry, I gotta be honest. But hell no and hell no. So you know Offset getting the key, Rena Love. Rena Love said she said Offset treated her better than that. He would buy things for her birthday, not this one. Right now, I can guarantee you she's running back to Offset asking for forgiveness. Honestly, Raina, I hope her and Offset do get back together. They do have 3 children. And I kind of want Offset to be like, yeah, I'm raising your son. You know what I'm saying? That's my wife. That's my son now. You thank you for the extra child of my bonus kid. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm daddy and stepdaddy in this mother. I kind of just want him to have his moment. Um, but I don't think that she needs to be with Steffon or Offset. They're the same type of person. Get Jimmy. If you don't get, for some reason, when I get go live, my dog feel like he needs to start licking on me and touching on me. This has been every time I go live lately. So anyway, Offset was spending her money. Damn, Sharon, I know he was. Shit, I mean, wouldn't you be? Hell, Cardi is goofy for this one. I lost all respect. Yeah, this was pretty bad, and I feel like she, because her support for her music is so strong, she feel like it's okay for her to just jump back on stage and start partying and doing her little shit, and like that's makes it bigs her up and makes her look like she ain't took no L. No, baby, you took a big ass L, a big ass L. Okay, a big ass L. Now apparently this young girl, I forget this girl's name. For some reason, I want to say it was like Kiara or something like that. She's like a bohemian type of chick that's been known amongst the celebrity men to be desirable. Apparently, celebrity men have all been throwing themselves at her. Steffon Diggs was just one that caught her on the net, um, and all that stuff. And so, um, even if that girl feels like she's getting a prize in Steffon Diggs because she was sitting on that front row with that baby, unfortunately, she's not. And I think that at this point, Cardi knows that, and that's why she was able to handle it so well. Also, if Cardi would have made a damn fool of herself at that Super Bowl, baby, I would have just been like, oh my, I just wouldn't have been able to take it. I would not have been able to take that. Like, girl, what? I would not have been able to do it with her. Okay. You want some raw chicken? You want some raw chicken, boy? My boy's starting to eat raw meat. I love that for him. Let me get my baby some raw chicken. Go get it, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy. So anyway, Jimmy, I put it in here. It's in there. There you go. Oh yeah, he on that. I love that my dog is on a raw meat diet. I've never had a pet that I could put on a raw meat diet. I love that for Jimmy. Took him for 2.5 walks yesterday. I was happy about that. But anyway, back to Cardi B, because y'all know I love my dog, and I will sit here and talk about my dog on every video. My apologies. Anyway, but Cardi B definitely was on some goofball shit for this one. I definitely feel like Offset is taking this moment to try to comfort her. I really feel like he is. I feel like they are probably more than likely going to have a conversation after this. And do I feel like she's gonna beg him to be back with her initially? No, but I feel like she is gonna be like, okay, can you come help me more with the kids? I feel like it's gonna be a slow ease back into their norm of being together. I'm not gonna hold you. Just because Offset and Cardi B have been known for being so on and off anyway. You know what I'm saying? They just so on and off. But I do feel like slowly they're gonna get it back together. Do I think that she needs to? No. Again, like I said, Offset was in a relationship, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. Cardi B be out here snatching people men and stuff. You gotta be careful of that too, because that shit don't work either. Girl, bye. Anyway, um, he was in a relationship, Offset, and or talking to someone, and Steffon was doing the same shit. Her picks are wrong. Her picker is broken. Like, you can't keep picking men that have a slew of children and think that they're going to just settle down with you. Like, girl, if they didn't settle down with all 100 of their baby mamas, okay? Hey, Beauty Within. Hey, Queen Keish. I'm sorry. I didn't see y'all. I'm trying to make me some breakfast, child. She needs some comfort right now. The only comfort she can get is from Offset, to keep it real. That's a fact. She needs, unfortunately for Cardi B, you know what's the problem? She needs male attention. And I think that shit come from her stripper days, bro. I think that shit come from her stripper days. Like, she needs male attention. It don't matter when, who, how, what, why. Why the fuck would you? And she better be lucky that Offset was a decent ass nigga enough to marry her. Like, for real. Because you coming out of the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Stevie, you feel me? Off the same show as Stevie. You know what I mean? So it's just like, he was a decent enough man to marry her, at least. And then they have their kids and all that stuff and make a real family out of it. And I think that's a big deal. We got to acknowledge stuff like that. Because that's a big deal, especially specifically for our community of people and dealing with, these men that we deal within this culture. They ain't gonna, not all of them gonna do that to you. They gonna do the what's that nigga name? They gonna do the Kevin Gates on you. They gonna do the Kevin Gates. Y'all better watch out for the Muslim men too. Any man that claim they Muslim, you better watch out for him, sis, because he gonna try to hook you with the co-wives, the sister wives, and the changing your entire existence to become something that he don't want anyway. Child, be very careful with that. I done been there, done that, and I didn't like it. Okay, but Offset, to meet someone and to have more than 3 children, for there to be more than 3 women involved, and for you to feel like you, as the 100th woman, is going to sew this man down and make him just stop everything he doing forever. He's never going to go back to any old behavior of slinging penis all over the United States and creating children that he's not going to raise with the woman he had them with. Just saying. I was listening to Nick Cannon's baby mama. She was talking about one of them. She was talking about how move. She was talking about how none of them get along. None of the baby mamas get along with each other, like barely, because they are in a competition with each other as his baby mamas. They are not united as this family like how Nick Cannon tried to present it. I want all my children to do this and do that. And he does often like try to get his kids together in Monrocken and Monroe and try to get them together with the younger siblings and stuff like that. I've seen that. But it's not what it presents to be. Having kids all over the place is not what it presents to be. I also seen this quote this morning that said, here, Jimmy, go get it. This quote this morning that said, when a rich, when a woman is rich, her children enjoy the luxury of life. But when a man is rich, he enjoys, or his children enjoy countless siblings as their luxury in life. So when a man has money, he feels just comfortable to just go out and just sow his royal oats in the world. But the women are left feeling like we have to, be the sole provider and stuff. Why would Offset, Steffon Diggs, and Nick Cannon make all these broken homes with all these fucking women and still be going, first of all? And then each and all of these women think, oh, I'm special. I'm special. I'm about to have a baby by him. I'm some special person. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And not. That's not how that works. I just don't understand it. And one would think that Cardi B would be up on game since she come from the strip club, and since she doesn't have a broken home that she actually has her mother and her father and a whole family unit. You'd think that she would know better than to go out and get pregnant by her mistress and have a baby while she's married. So, you said something to me, Sharon. That's the thing. Hold on. She found out what was out in the streets was worse than what was at home. That's the thing. Cardi B was talking about Offset got all them kids, but she never had to deal with the baby mamas. Oh my God, girl, how are you doing? Mama's glad to see you back. Hi, Jaden. I'm doing well, thank you. Just trying to cook and eat some food. And I'm glad that you are back as well, honey. Come on back to me. Come on back to me. Yes, and spread the word. Okay. Offset kept his baby mamas apart. This man didn't care. You know what? And maybe he did that out of respect for his baby mamas, or maybe he did that out of respect for the fact that he just wanted it to work with his kid. Whatever the fact that, however he did it, he made it work a little bit better than I'm seeing this Steffon Diggs dude make it work. That was sloppy of him, but it also wasn't sloppy of him to bring that baby to that game. That is his child. That is his baby mama. And what would be her reason to not come to the game? Because Cardi B is there? I'm not gonna not come to support the father of my child at a game because Cardi B is there, and I happen to know that they're not even together anymore. They're not together anymore. The jig is up. I'm on my way. Like, we're all women. Just because Cardi B is Cardi B don't mean that other woman ain't a woman. She's still a woman. That's still her baby Zeddy. Okay? Know that. What the hell I look like? And my baby daddy is Steffon Diggs. Girl, what I look like sitting at home buckling it up for you? Boo, no. That's not what's going to happen. Not today. Not in this or here arena. So I would have been right there too. And my son would have had on all the stuff his daddy had on. They sure would have been putting them pictures up on the internet. They sure would have been matching outfits with him and his daddy. Sure would have. Okay? So we can't be mad at the girl for being the mother of this child. Actually, I think that Steffon should try to make that work. If you really want me to be honest with you, what he looked like being with Cardi B while she married, and just because she got his baby, when he got a girl that's not married, that has his baby as well, that he has a bond with as well. It's not Cardi B's time. You're married. Go sit your ass down. You done got pregnant in your marriage and gave birth. Go sit your ass down. Try to praise this man and pit him against your current husband, and it blew up in her face. And it's just as simple as that. On another note, we all want to be mad at Steffon Diggs for creating all these broken homes, and specifically creating a broken home with Cardi B. However, I think it was Sharon who said, Steffon Diggs don't owe Cardi B a motherfucking thing. Steffon Diggs is not married. Cardi B is. He don't owe that woman shit. If she want to lay on her back and take dick while she married and have a baby, and let him be the one to give it to her, then that's what the hell he gonna do. He doesn't owe Offset or Cardi. Who he owes is God. However, that's between him and God. You know what I'm saying? And God is an understanding God. So that goes without saying. I'm sure he ain't worried about that. I'm sure he's still very blessed in abundance, child. But with that being said, I still feel like Steffon Diggs should make that work with that woman that showed up to the game. He needs to make that work. That he needs to make that jig, because that's his best bet at finding love. Like, it's because to me, it looks like Steffon Diggs and Cardi B are desperately searching for love. Is it just me that it seems like that too? Like, it seems like the reason why they met and bonded so quick, like they get off my stove. It seemed like the reason why they met and bonded so fast like they did is because they're both looking for love. It seems to me, just saying, that Steffon Diggs wants to be in love. And so that's the reason why he's shuffling around these women and all this type of stuff. Now, when I say in love, I don't necessarily mean somebody that he loves. I mean, he's looking for something stable that can rock with him for, you know what I mean, for a longevity, for a long period of time. That's how I feel about Steffon. That's how I actually feel about Offset. And that's why I feel, and these are men that are, they're entitled, but they also have insecurities about themselves as well. Like, you can look at Offset and tell he's insecure about Cardi B, her career, her money. You know what I'm saying? His path that he's going on. You can tell. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So, that. But these are those type of men. I do feel like they're looking for something. And it's love, even if it's not in the form that they think they're looking for it in. Like, let's say they got some family issues, or they, whatever. They still looking for a point of comfort. You know what I'm saying? A point of comfort that has some type of longevity to it is what I'm seeing with my little eye, what I'm spying with my little eye. Ooh. Ooh, that smells good. Okay. But not only are they looking for that, they're not careful in the process of finding it. They're careless and reckless in the process of trying to find it. So that's why we're getting the results that we're getting, where these men are having babies left and right, and all that other shit. That's why it looks like that. As far as Cardi is concerned, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel really sorry for Cardi. Really, really sorry for her. I really do. And I know a lot of people don't feel sorry for her. But the reason why I feel sorry for her is because what kind of dusty ass bucket headed bitch gonna sit there and first of all, bitch, you shaped like a motherfucking eggplant on two drumsticks. Then you gonna sit there and go out with this man Steffon Diggs, got him popping your ass out in public at the motherfucking strip club, bitch. Is you cool? Why would you let Steffon Diggs take you back to the strip club? Jocelyn Hernandez Sr.? Are you dumb? So she let Steffon take her back to the strip club, then had your ass on a boat with bitches around him calling him daddy. That should have been enough to tell you, bitch, he ain't new to this, he true to this. You're gonna find a man with long dick, long pockets, and a long row of children and baby mamas, and then pop pussy on him until you get pregnant. Bitch, is you cool in your motherfucking brain? What I'm gonna need Cardi B to do is go take her stupid stinking ass down to the fucking nearest pharmacy and get her some motherfucking bacteria vaginosis medication. Because bitches, you cool? I'ma also need you to get the nearest psych. Okay, go to him, take some therapy, and get the nearest psychiatric treatment. Because what the fuck could you been possibly thinking to get pregnant by a motherfucking another Offset? Girl, you might as well had a stayed at home and stuck by that man. Okay? You might as well had a stuck on by him. Girl, why would you go find another Offset? And then you found an Offset that wasn't married to you. So he really just don't give a shit. Why would he care about your image, your anything? Once y'all are mad, y'all are mad. You know what I'm saying? If Steffon Diggs didn't have this goddamn case right now, I think he'll be talking about Cardi so motherfucking bad. Especially because her ass probably already done messed his case up with that bullshit she was on when he first caught that case against that with that chef against him. Now the chef done said that this man back it up. Go. Jimmy. Go. Go. The damn chef done said that Steffon Diggs done choked her, strangled her, put her in a damn headlock. Like, you bitches ain't got not one question for this man. After this chef done came to quote and said that Steffon Diggs put her ass in a headlock. What happened at the house, bitch? What happened at the motherfucking house? And see, this makes me think that whatever happened between him and Cardi B could have been physical. Because her mouth, I could, first of all, it's certain women voice I could never. I just could never. Just that, bitch, like, oh, God. No, I'm not going to wake up to that. I'm not going to go to sleep to that. And I'm not going to hang out with that all day. I love you and I love her. We wasn't we oh fix it wanna fix my teeth and the hoes know it ain't cheap and I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill and the folks ain't mad at me that baby daddy wanna chill. Okay, I like the music. I'm just saying. Her shit do be bumping. I'm just saying. Alright. Yeah, but wait, what the fuck is this song I'm trying to think of? Fuck. One more I wanted to do. But I forgot. Wait. These is bloody shoes. These is expensive. These is dirty bottles. These is bloody shoes. With that thought, I could hit the stop. I don't want to, and I quit. Cause that nigga also don't get comfortable. You, if I don't dance now, I make money moves. Yeah. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money moves. That's how she sounds to me. I'm sorry. That shit crazy. Like, girl, did you smoke 5 blunts before you did this performance? Did you? I mean, let me tell you something. When it comes to Cardi B's BBL, I wish everybody would stop saying BBLs don't stink. Bitch, every ass stank until you wash it. It's gonna stink. Okay? I'm just saying, stop saying your ass don't stink. Everybody ass stank. At all times, you got at least 25% fecal matter up your ass. Check it out. It's a statistic. Your booty stank. I'd have rode with it. Yep, check out the statistics. Goddamn, I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, the BBL looks horrible. Whatever she thinks that is doing, it's not doing it. I'm sorry to talk about the lady like this today. Because I actually don't mind Cardi, but shit, everybody can get dragged. And besides that, what the fuck is going on with her mind frame? Girl, first of all, when did I ever think in my real life that I was going to ever say I would prefer for Krishan Rock to be on my child's social media than Cardi B? When did I ever think that there would be a day that I say that? I need some Yahweh. Yahweh. It's only one way. It's God's way. Yahweh. Okay? We need more of that for our children and less of this. Because what Cardi B just did was she just taught a whole generation of hoes to be hoes. The baddie shit, the baddie TV shit, I'm gonna keep real with y'all. I was watching the baddies audition for the Dominican Republic. I was watching that shit. And I said, what the fuck am I watching? That was the most demonic shit. I just, that was so demonic. It was beyond. Anyway, I don't know. The baddies and the Cardis and the shit Nicki Minaj doing. Why she got her stinking ass in that White House? Get your yellow motherfucking ass out that motherfucking White House. Okay, get out of that White House. Why? Please don't be a rapper and be trying to talk about politics and shit. I don't want you to be a rapper and even say if ICE come in here, we gonna beat their ass, we gonna jump them. Stop doing that. Realize the power of your influence, and some shit you don't even have to even comment on. If ICE come and pick them motherfuckers up at your show, it ain't a motherfucking thing you could do about it. Sit your ass up there on stage and finish your performance for the ones that didn't get picked up that night. That's what you do. Like, what the hell? You fuck around and get 1,000 million people shot because you want to act a fool on stage talking about we gonna jump them. Does she realize how many people's life she put in danger with that statement? And I can see that Nicki and Cardi are at the very separate ends of the spectrum when it comes to politics. We know that. We see what they're doing. Cuckoo caca. But do y'all realize how many lives Cardi put at risk with her statement? Is she living under a rock? That she thinks that it's okay to threaten ICE agents? Because it's not even okay to yell at them. Okay? The ICE agent told the white man that if he raised his voice, he's going to erase his voice. And he said that straight up. He said, if you raise your voice, I'm going to erase your voice. Okay? Those ICE agents have immunity. Their orders come from the president. They have immunity. They can do anything. They're here to do exactly what you think you finna stop them from doing. The amount of people's lives that she put at risk with that statement was crazy. That was the worst thing I've ever heard her say. That was so reckless and bad. Like these rappers, stay in your motherfucking lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, bro. What's the problem? That's crazy. And then the shit Nicki doing. Like, can you please go home? Can you go home? Why are you still at the White House? Can you please go back to your house, Nicki? Please, go home. Why is you still there? Okay, is your man registered in that state? Can he go? Is he supposed to register down there? Why are y'all fucking with these children's futures and swaying votes and doing all of that shit with your celebrity? Politics is a serious thing. Our country is a serious thing. And I feel like with Trump and Nikki doing this shit and bitches threatening ICE agents and all kind of shit, I feel like this shit becoming a clown show. It's looking like the clown in the circus. Okay? It is looking like the clown and the circus. Am I lying? I am Berkeley. She seemed to be setting it off. A mess. Nikki, you're like she's all over the place. Poor thing. I mean, I just want her to stop. I just want her to stop so bad. I want her to stop. Stop doing this. Just, ooh, Lord. Stay out of politics. Stay in your lane of rapping and leave that alone. And it's like, it's crazy because they do realize the power of influence they have over their community. And instead of them being responsible and caring about that, all they care about is making history. That's all they care about. I'm going to be a legacy. I'm going to be a legend. Yep, they're going to remember I was in the White House and I did this and that. And Trump too. That's why he changed laws and he tries to change permanent structures and stuff like that, because he doesn't care about that. What he cares about is becoming a legend, being a legacy, making history. That's the reason why he's doing all the things he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Cardi endorsed Biden and didn't get no smoke with Nikki. No smoke. Nikki with Trump, she gets all the smoke. I don't think it works like that. I think I just said that both ways. I think what I just said, because if you talking about smoke from the community, that ain't got shit to do with me. I think I just said that I don't like Cardi interfering in the amount of lives she put at risk with her bullshit dumbass statement towards ICE, who gets their commands directly from the chief, who is Trump. And I also said I want Nikki to sit her motherfucking ass down and stay out of politics too. It's not about who they're supporting or anything like that. Get the fuck out of these politics. This is not your lane. Y'all are doing too much. You don't see how that's doing a little bit too much? Why are you over here, bitch? Like, what? That's not cool. I don't want the next generations after us. This is what I was saying about the baddies and Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. This next generation is fucked if this is what they have to do. To watch Cardi, Nicki, Bia, Ice Spice chat on Chat GPT and AI all day and this be they source of politics of what's running their country. That ain't good. What the hell? That ain't good, sweetheart. Not at all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not giving her no smoke, no different. Actually, my video is extremely unbiased if you go back and listen to the whole thing for real. I'm on everybody's ass like a diaper. On everybody's head like a beanie. Okay? I'm getting their ass all the same. Everybody getting it the same. Mahogany, oh my God, where you been? I miss you so much. Today is a great day. I got you back in set, baby. Period. Oh, okay, Rena. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I feel you. Yes, girl. I've been in the cut. But now I'm out the cut. And so, yeah. Just chilling. Trying to build my life back. Trying to figure my life out. Trying to get it together, girl. That's it. Trying to figure out who's with me, who's for me, who's against me. I don't know what. But I'm going to figure it on out. So I got this bad feeling, man, that I just can't turn it loose. That some Cardi is been getting next to somebody new. I don't want to walk around saying quotes like I'm her boo. But being the blogger that I am, just know I got her ass in my view. Woo! Now don't try telling me not to walk down on her life while shit going on. Cause you know she a public figure. And she said some shit in her last song. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. What I'm saying is, in a nutshell, I got my eye on her because I feel like she already talking to somebody new. Rumor was that she was talking to Bad Bunny. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. They've already done a song together. They probably are talking about doing another song together, and people are gonna try to say, "Oh, they a new couple or whatever," and they're gonna let it ride so that they can market they new shit. You know what I'm saying? They new song. And I feel like low key, this is like low key what Cardi, I thought this is what she was doing with Steffon until that bitch went and had a motherfucking baby. Now the crazy part would be if the baby turned out to be Offset's and Steffon found out and decided that he might as well just not even be with her because this fourth baby that he thought was his ain't even his. It's actually her husband's. Bitch, you might as well ET phone home. You feel me? What I just found in my refrigerator. But yes, that would be diabolical. Would it not? That would be absolutely diabolical. And I'm wondering, is Cardi working her set? Is Cardi working her motherfucking set? Go sit down, Jimmy. Go sit down. Stalking me down for my food. Is Cardi working her motherfucking set? Is Cardi doing the, yes, get me on the front pages, keep my name circulating beyond this divorce. I'm not finna let that be my headlines right now. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm finna, move around in the media. And, okay, so the Super Bowl is done. Cool. Okay, now I'm over here to, now it looks like I'm dating Bad Bunny so we can make our record and get this money. You know? How about that? Mahogany, you been missing like that? Damn. Thank you about the hair. The kids are fine. Nani bad. But I love her. And I'm in California. My cash app is TOXO Diamond. Or TOXS Diamond. I don't know where my mods are, child. But, yeah. We ain't had no trolls in here for real. So they ain't missing nothing. Okay, I appreciate you, Mahogany. How have you been, honey? Because it's been a minute. Girl, it's been a minute. I appreciate you very much, though. But, yeah. Cardi B, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I don't want to hear no music from her regarding Steffon Diggs. If it ain't regarding Offset, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because nobody told you to be a married woman, slutting yourself around, getting pregnant. I feel like Offset took a major L over that and is probably going through some deep ass pain over that. It doesn't matter if you're with your spouse or not. Who the fuck wants to break up with a person and then that person is immediately pregnant? You're not even divorced. I'm good. My mama turning 95 in June. I'm well. Life is good. Doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I know that's right, baby. That's right, Mahogany, honey. It look bad every time I look bad every time I read her about Steffon. No, it doesn't look bad. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look bad at all. Steffon, again, is not married. Okay? Cardi B is married. Okay? It would look crazy for me not to read Cardi B about Steffon Diggs. What business did she have going out there popping raw pussy on this man while she was married and having a baby? She had just had a baby. She just had Blossom. Hello? Hello? She just had a baby. What do you mean it looked bad every time I read her? So fuck if it do. She need to go sit her hot in the pants, big-headed ass down. Some of these women are so sexualized that they just used to getting fucked all the time. And that's just is what it is. You can't meet a person, hang out with them, have fun, use condoms, okay? Or just meet a person, hang out, go home. Meet a person, hang out, go home, meet them again, hang out, go home, meet them again, hang out, go home, meet them again, hang out, go home, meet them again. Like what? Like Jada Chavez made a statement to me, or not to me. She made a statement online the other day, and she said, "We need to stop normalizing casual sex. First of all, casual sex is very dangerous, okay? Because you fuck around and catch feelings or have somebody catch feelings for you in the wrong goddamn way, you get your ass killed over casual sex. Y'all better be careful out here. Not only that, but people are catching shit over casual sex. Casual sex is a dangerous thing. You know what I'm saying? But she definitely went full throttle. She definitely went full throttle with that man, Mita. I'm gonna read your comment in 1 second, Mahogany. Give me 1 second. But she didn't do the necessary steps to make sure that she didn't get caught in these situations. Jada Chavez said, we need to normalize not having casual sex like that. She said, there's no way in the world that these women are so horny that you're willing to give a person that is not even, can't even give you a dime towards your rent, a kiss or a hug when you're down, $1 on your gas tank. These men are giving you the bare minimum, barely answer your phone calls, and you just sucking and fucking and sucking and fucking and sucking and fucking. And for what? Okay? This is what Cardi just went through as Cardi B. I'm gonna need you to not. I'm gonna need you to not. The problem is, you had the nerve to get pregnant. Why you gotta do that? And I would never be like, oh, why she had that baby. I would never do that. A proper woman would have done the proper thing. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And however that looks to you, you take that. Okay? But she definitely said it ain't no Jay-Z situation going on. I'm not baby's mammy. Okay? That's what she said. Yes. So, Tony Miles, there is a rumor that she is pregnant again. There was a picture that circulated that her stomach was protruding. And there is a rumor that she is in fact pregnant again. But for now, 'tis a rumor. You know it's going to take her months to confirm it. You already know we're going to be waiting months. But it is a rumor. You already know. If she pregnant, she ain't going to confirm or deny it. She ain't going to say shit. We're going to be waiting for months and then she's just going to have a bulge. So, but that is definitely a thing that is going around. Because that motherfucking protrusion in her stomach, where'd that come from all of a sudden? That was not just there when you was in whatever place that was. Your homeboy just wanted a Taylor Swift come up moment like Travis and Taylor. Most definitely, and he got that. And he played in her face. The issue I have is the baby. I'm hoping to God that baby is Offset's. I'm hoping to God that they just come out and they be like, something I gotta tell y'all. I didn't want to tell y'all because I didn't know what place I was in life right then. But My son is actually my husband's baby. I need that moment. Or I'm gonna need Offset to go home and be like, I'm raising this baby now. This is my son. Like I need a moment. I need y'all to I need a moment. Yes, yes. Rumor she's pregnant again. She has a picture with a bulge in her stomach. Again. Again. I think she just got some 360 lipo on her flanks and stuff right before she did that last little thing that she did. And where'd she go? To Bali? Where did she go? Somewhere over there. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. My life be like a movie too, but you could damn sure guarantee, I can guarantee you 100% wholeheartedly, I would never involve a child in that. I don't respect that at all. Why are y'all just walking around making broken homes? Like, what is that? And now we're gonna have to hear her complain about both Offset and Steffon Diggs because she went and got pregnant by Offset Steffon Jr. and Offset Steffon Sr. Because she wanted to go get pregnant by the same man. They metrosexual, tender, slanging D, making broken homes. Sassy. Okay? Excuse me, sorry, y'all. Dressing better than whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you find something to do? Why you worried about me? You worried about me, though. Worried about my life and my opinion and what I'm saying. You doing the same thing to me that you asking me not to do to her. And now nobody can read your messages anymore. Goodbye. You're talking to yourself. With that being said. Exactly. Steffon is Offset 2.0. Steffon is Offset 2.0. That's why I said, why would she go and get pregnant by the same ass dude? Well, you couldn't tell that was the same spirit. I be spotting them spirits from 5 miles away nowadays. I'd be like, too close. Too close. Like, I know for a fact, one of these people that I like, I don't even talk to him. I'll just say, hey, you know, whatever, every now and then. Too close to Bruce. Way too close to comfort. Way too close to comfort. I'm like, But very different. Definitely wouldn't do no shit. No extra shit, that's for sure. But, you know. Type vibes. I guess I need me a calm down kind of like gangster type of dude. Not gangster, but like a grown man, like grown. Listen, Cardi, me, us, we have to change our type of man that we're looking for. You cannot be asking for certain things if you're not willing to take the steps to get them. You know what I'm saying? I think that Cardi B wants her somebody rich that's in the industry. They got to be rich. They got to be in the industry. Got to be able to make some news, some buzz noise off of them. They got to look the part. A beautiful male specimen. Preferably black. Okay? And they have to be, you know, rich and popping and all this stuff. And those are great things, but those are not qualities to look for in a man. That's the issue that I think Cardi is running into right now. Like, we have to change up the type we're looking for, right? So a lot of those girls, they end up getting left. Like, they get all that BBL work, and they be wondering, why I can't keep no man? Why I can't? Because the man that you're looking for is like a list of check boxes or a list of crumpled up papers, and you just picking them up and opening one. You say, "Oh, I like that," and you, "Oh, I don't like that one." You crumple it back up and throw it. And you pick it up. "Oh, I like that." Now you got a bunch of crumpled up features of this man that you're holding that you want, and they're good ones, but they're crumpled up because they're not important. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stopping in to spread some love. All right now, MJ. So now you got all these stupid, simple-minded, surface-level things that you're looking for in people. Like, he gotta be rich, he gotta be in the industry, he gotta be a hustler, a go-getter, he gotta have that paper because he ain't about to be spending mine. It's not like, I want him to have a good heart. I want him to be a God-fearing man. Maybe a philanthropist that da 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 da. You know what I mean? It's the difference in what she's looking for. And I think that because of what she's looking for, she runs into the same type of men. Remember, who was that dude? What was that nigga name that she dated on that show on Love and Hip Hop? Because I remember Mano wanted to date her. She was dating Tommy, then she started dating, what was his name? On Love and Hip Hop? How he did her? I forgot that fool name. The producer, and she was sitting on his lap talking about, what's the reason? What's the reason? Talking to his other girlfriend. Going through all that for a nigga. Hell nah. Bitch, you got it. You can have him. And I hope you and that nigga rotten hell. That's all they would have got out of me. Couple phone calls, talking shit. After that, bitch, I might came live, talk a little shit. After that, bitch, that's all they would have got out of me. I'm so serious. But Cardi B, her type of man she look for, they're all the same. They all the same. She don't mind playing stepmama. She don't mind, and that's just crazy to me. I think I am. Tony. I think you're right. Misreading Book says Steffon team lost no contract. She's not going back. Finally got her 1.2 million wasted. Well, child, she'll just get back from Tasha K whenever she decide to pay her. I guess. Look for a good man for her kids. But see, Pussycat, that's my issue too. Whenever I had any man around my children or was to be my man, I'm not looking for you to be my motherfucking baby daddy. I didn't ask you to come in this house and be my baby daddy. Okay? I asked you to come in here and be my daddy. There's a difference. So when you say stuff like looking for a good man for her kids, it just to me just be too much. Everybody's different in that way. You know what I'm saying? No, be respectful, right? But like, Pussycat, like I'm just saying, like everybody's different in that aspect. And I can't stand a nigga come in my life to try to be my baby daddy. Like, you are not about to bond with my kid like that. I do not, no, we are not doing that. She has a father. You're here to be my man. If you're not that, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas think that it's cool to bond with your kid, then try to turn on you for your kid. Now you in your house arguing with this nigga and your kid. Nigga, if you don't have my back, even against my kid, then I don't fuck with you. You supposed to be my support system. Get the fuck on. Period. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be like, don't talk to your mama like that. Period. If you can't do that, bye. Get lost. Get lost. What are you talking about? What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. This ain't, I don't need no goddamn, no. You know what I mean? But, yeah, and then after hearing about that Janaya case, y'all heard about the little girl Janaya? Hold on, y'all, 2 seconds. Okay, y'all heard about the little girl Janaya, right? The little girl Janaya, she was 13 years old. And for some reason, these little girls be want to be so grown as soon as they turn 13. But her uncle, her auntie's husband, literally married into her family, okay? Auntie's husband starts having sexual relations with this 13-year-old. There is text messages of him asking her, can you S my D tonight? Like a 13-year-old. Can you S my D tonight? Like, do y'all know how hard that make me want to punch the fuck out of him right now, right in the middle of his motherfucking noggin? I don't know. Ooh, baby. Ooh, that make me so mad. Ooh. Ooh, hold your soul. This so this dude, this motherfucker, bro, gets is having relations with his niece that he's married into their family. And then he proceeds to get the young lady pregnant. She told him she was pregnant. He picked her up from school, killed her, threw her in the river. Threw her in the river. Go sit down, Jimmy. Go sit down, Jimmy. And but it just be situations like that. Like, don't try to come over here and try to play daddy to my kid. Like, be trying to drive her to school and all that. Nigga, no. No. I don't need you to do none of that. Be my man. Otherwise, I can't fully trust it. You heard? I can't, and people might be like, oh, she this and she that, and she be tripping. No, bitch, I'm a very suspicious motherfucker. I don't play games in this world because this world have not played games with me. And I think that's why I think Cardi B is living under a fucking rock. I really don't understand how she's moving right now and why she's moving like she's moving. Down to the point where the statement that she made about ICE, you gonna get 1,000,000 people killed talking like that. But no, when it comes to her having a new man around Culture or Blossom or any of that shit, no. Kim K, she can't get no motherfucking man right now. Girl, why you think she ain't booed up? First of all, the industry ran through her, but we making new celebrities every day. Hell, the next thing you know, she gonna be doing like Drea. Like Drea Michelle, honey. Okay? But I'm just saying, you know, when it comes to my daughter's 13, still playing with Brad's dolls, you know what? I respect that. I remember sitting in front of my TV watching teenagers do shit they supposed to do, like gymnastics and cheerleading and playing the flute and the piano, and I would cry. And I would cry. I respect any and every teenager that understands the importance of just listening and doing what you're told for the benefit of your future. I respect those type of people. So I respect your daughter, Pussycat. And not only that, but I respect one of my old subscribers. She don't even watch me no more. She don't even know. This how real of a motherfucker I am. She don't watch me no more. She doesn't follow me on Instagram anymore. But I'm still so proud of her daughter that I even still reposted her daughter on my community wall and told her how proud I was of her. Her name is Diva Monroe Diversified. Diversified Monroe Diva. Ooh, I forgot. But anyway, she used to follow me on my old channels. Perhaps I will text her. But yes, back to Cardi B, Offset, and Steffon. My opinion stands with whoever it was that said Steffon Diggs really doesn't owe Cardi B a damn thing. Cardi B owes Offset a clean divorce, and I know it seemed the other way around, but when you're trying to trump one another, things get dirty, and unfortunately, Cardi B went all the way in. She went all the way up there. Why did she go up there? Why did she take her through there herself through there? Okay, why did she do that? Right? Now she's going to have to deal with her mistress for the rest of her life. And now she piled on to herself. Got to deal with 2 baby daddies that ain't shit for the rest of her life when she only had the one. Damn you, Cardi. All right, I'll holler back.